I don't even know how to process what we just saw this weekend. That was the immediate reaction from many NASCAR fans as Cleetus McFarland stepped into the spotlight at Rockingham. This is one of those NASCAR moments that starts off feeling like a joke. And yet, by the end of the weekend, the story had completely flipped. Wait, did that really just happen? Many viewers were left stunned as McFarland, a driver previously doubted by the industry, proved his capability under extreme pressure. Before the race even began, skepticism was rampant. Kyle Petty voiced strong criticism regarding McFarland's entry into NASCAR, stating, "No traditional ladder progression, protect the sport's integrity." The concern was grounded in fact. Cleetus McFarland had only limited ARCA starts in 2025 and a challenging debut in the NASCAR Truck Series at Daytona. His team, Richard Childress Racing in the number 33 car, faced questions about whether McFarland was ready for the national spotlight. Insiders also expressed doubt. Rodney Childers commented that it would take a miracle to finish, while Travis Kavopil admitted he wanted to avoid McFarland on track due to inexperience. Despite these concerns, the weekend began with McFarland competing in the ARCA Menard Series East with Retta Jones Racing in the number 30 car. His performance in qualifying was solid, earning 7th place, and he advanced to finish 4th, marking his first top 5 finish in a NASCAR-sanctioned race. On track, McFarland engaged in intense battles with drivers like Isaac Kitzmiller and Connor Hall, seizing opportunities presented by incidents involving Max Reeves and Gavin Bosley. During the race, McFarland made a point to dedicate his effort to Greg Biffle, stating, "Turning left for Greg." This emotional connection highlighted his commitment and professionalism, shifting the narrative from "this is a joke" to "maybe he belongs here learning." The following race, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race, presented a completely different set of challenges. McFarland started 35th, and early guidance from Dale Earnhardt Jr. proved critical. Do not try to be a hero. On lap 4, McFarland found himself 3 wide into turn 1, getting sideways and nearly spinning, yet he managed to save the car. Later, on lap 49, he avoided spinning out as Blake Lothian lost control nearby. The race included a pit road speeding penalty, multiple half spins, and significant tire wear from aggressive driving. By the end of stage 1, McFarland was 35th, 1 lap down, and by stage 2, he had climbed slightly to 33rd, 2 laps down. Despite these struggles, McFarland demonstrated resilience. He climbed to 26th place, only to spin again on lap 206, highlighting the ongoing challenge of balancing speed with control. This pattern revealed the existing gap between his potential and the refined skill required at the highest level of NASCAR competition. Nevertheless, McFarland managed to finish the race 30th, 6 laps down, completing all 250 laps without causing major incidents or affecting other drivers' performances. Danny Lawrence of RCR noted that improvement was still needed, emphasizing that no full live pit stop had been completed during the event. The biggest twist of the weekend came with the reaction from Kyle Petty, who reversed his earlier criticism. He stated, "If you are going to criticize, you have to give credit," and added, "Cleetus smacked him in the face and shut his mouth." This marked a significant shift as public skepticism transformed into respect from industry veterans. Drivers and legends also weighed in. Justin Allgaier confirmed that McFarland did what he needed to do, while Mark Martin acknowledged the difficulty of racing at Rockingham. Dale Jr.'s advice, "Do not be a hero," was validated by McFarland's ability to survive without major incidents despite frequent spins and close calls. From McFarland's perspective, the weekend was grueling. He described it as the hardest thing he has ever done, admitting he spun 50 times and almost crashed 10 times. This hands-on learning, particularly by following experienced driver Jesse Love, allowed McFarland to complete 369 of 375 laps, a testament to his persistence and ability to adapt in a high-pressure environment. While he did not dominate the races, the results were meaningful. McFarland survived, learned, and managed the pressure of racing against experienced competitors. The narrative shifted from a perception of gimmickry to that of a legitimate developmental driver within the NASCAR ecosystem. The key takeaway is that survival, experience, and the ability to avoid wrecking the field represent significant milestones for any aspiring NASCAR competitor. Looking forward, McFarland's next challenge is the Talladega Superspeedway, where his performance will be closely evaluated. NASCAR officials have yet to finalize whether another race will be required to assess his readiness for top-level competition. Regardless, the progress shown at Rockingham has positioned him as a driver worthy of consideration for future events. Industry reactions continue to emphasize respect and acknowledgement of McFarland's efforts. Completing races without causing incidents or requiring intervention is a critical metric in NASCAR, and McFarland met these standards under exceptionally challenging conditions. The weekend demonstrated that while he is not yet fully prepared for consistent top-level finishes, he earned recognition from seasoned drivers, teams, and commentators alike. McFarland's weekend also highlighted the contrast between theoretical criticism and practical results. Pre-race skepticism, particularly from respected figures like Kyle Petty, was based on McFarland's limited experience and unconventional path to NASCAR. However, his ability to complete both races while avoiding serious incidents effectively silenced critics, illustrating the tangible value of resilience and learning on the track. Overall, Cleetus McFarland's performance at Rockingham illustrates several concrete facts. He completed all 250 laps in the main event, finished fourth in his ARCA race, and managed 369 of 375 total laps across both events. These figures are verifiable markers of endurance, consistency, and capability under competitive conditions. The shift from doubt to consideration among industry veterans further underscores the legitimacy of his performance. Moreover, McFarland's approach reflects a disciplined mindset in the face of high-pressure environments. Dedication to mentors, learning from experienced drivers, and maintaining composure under threat of accidents are all measurable indicators of a driver capable of progressing within NASCAR's hierarchy. These elements are objectively verifiable rather than subjective impressions. The weekend also demonstrates how preparation, adaptation, and situational awareness contribute to race outcomes. Despite starting deep in the field, 35th in the main event, McFarland was able to navigate multiple incidents and maintain steady progress before encountering a spin on lap 206. His completion of the race without major impact to other competitors aligns with NASCAR's safety and performance standards, highlighting the practical achievements of his racing strategy. Industry commentary further validates his growth. Kyle Petty's acknowledgement, "Cleetus smacked him in the face and shut his mouth," coupled with remarks from Justin Allgaier and Mark Martin, confirms that McFarland's performance met recognized benchmarks of professional racing conduct. These concrete statements from established figures provide objective evidence of McFarland's evolving reputation. In terms of statistical impact, McFarland's progression from 7th in ARCA qualifying to 4th in the race, combined with survival through all 250 laps in the main NASCAR event, establishes a factual basis for evaluating his competence. While not yet at the top competitive level, his ability to complete races consistently without major errors is measurable and significant within the context of driver development programs. The experience also emphasizes the importance of mentorship and guidance. Advice from Dale Earnhardt Jr., strategic follow-ups with Jesse Love, and dedication to Greg Biffle created a structured learning environment that contributed directly to McFarland's measurable improvement. Each of these factors can be quantified through lap completion, incident avoidance, and stage results, providing concrete evidence of progress. Finally, the narrative from Rockingham reflects a transition from criticism to respect, grounded in verifiable outcomes. McFarland did not dominate the races but achieved key benchmarks, completing every lap, finishing within competitive distance, and avoiding major incidents. These are objective, fact-based achievements that support his potential future in NASCAR, demonstrating measurable growth and capability. This story encapsulates a full arc of preparation, challenge, and measurable achievement. From skepticism expressed by Kyle Petty, Rodney Childers, and Travis Kvapil, to on-track endurance, strategic learning, and eventual acknowledgement by industry veterans. By completing all 250 laps, finishing 4th in ARCA, and covering 369 of 375 laps, McFarland established himself as a driver who can handle pressure, adapt to unforeseen circumstances, and earn respect based on concrete performance metrics rather than subjective perception. The upcoming Talladega Superspeedway event represents a continuation of this measured development. NASCAR's evaluation will determine whether McFarland requires additional experience before top-level competition, Regardless of the decision, the data from Rockingham clearly supports his credibility as a developmental driver capable of learning, surviving, and competing effectively under challenging conditions. In summary, Cleetus McFarland's weekend at Rockingham offers a comprehensive example of a driver navigating skepticism, achieving measurable milestones, and earning respect through factual performance. With completion of all 250 laps, a top 5 ARCA finish, and recognition from respected figures such as Kyle Petty, Justin Allgaier, and Mark Martin, McFarland has transitioned from a perceived novelty to a driver whose progress is objectively verifiable. His ability to adapt, maintain composure, and execute under pressure provides a concrete case study in driver development within NASCAR, setting the stage for future evaluation and potential success at tracks like Talladega Superspeedway.